Hi, I'm Michelle, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to relieve constipation naturally during pregnancy. Now, we're going to go through the correct position to use, first of all, and then we're going to go through the technique to use to really get a complete empty of your bowels and try to avoid straining through your pelvic floor while you're pregnant. Now, just briefly, to get this technique working correctly, you'll need to have the right stool consistency. So if you look at the Bristol stool chart here, you can see that a type 1 and 2 is constipated, and it's going to be really hard to empty your bowel if you're constipated and you've got those really little balls or you've got a really firm, hard stool. You need to try to aim for a type 3 to 4 stool, which is really a stool that has a smooth consistency and it's well formed. Now, you can do that in 3 ways. 1, through diet, and you can see the link above for the correct diet to soften your stool. 2, through exercise, which is obviously walking and swimming and those types of exercise during pregnancy. And number 3, using this correct technique and position. So, correct position, and I'm going to come around side on so that you can see really well at home with what I'm doing. You might be able to practice with me. So we're going to sit and kind of lean forward. It's really important that you lean forward and keep the inward curve in your lower back like that throughout the movement. My feet are flat down and my legs are apart. Baby can move forward in between your legs if you're heavily pregnant in that position, and your hands are on your thighs, supporting your trunk. So it's important to be able to relax your trunk muscles during this technique. Now, you can start with 2 or 3 deep breaths. Nice deep breath into your baby, into the belly, and let it out. And sometimes just this action of doing some slow deep breaths in and out can help you start to relax your pelvic floor and start to help you with your movement. So do a couple of relaxed breaths before you start. Now, the first step in our technique is to make your waist wide. So I try and imagine my rib cage moving wide out to the side. If you say the s, as in s for snake sound, s, you'll notice that your waist muscles work. Now, this is where your pushing power comes from, your waist, not down through your bottom. If you push down through your bottom and pull your baby in, what you'll be doing is pushing your pelvic floor down. And at the moment, it's very flexible and stretchable, and it can stretch too far, and that's the way you can cause problems later on. So push from your waist, make your waist wide. In that position now, bulge your tummy forward, let your abdomen bulge forward, and allow your baby to relax forward. And what this does is really important. It opens up your anal sphincter to allow the stool to move. If you pull in and pull tightly, your anal sphincter will close up and you'll be pushing your whole pelvic floor down. So let's go through that properly. Make your waist wide, say so, waist out to the side, and now bulge the tummy forward, ooh sound. And at the end of the movement, then pull everything up through the back passage, middle and front, as if you're doing a Kegel exercise, and restore everything to its normal length. So that's the position and technique to use at home. It's going to take a little bit of practice. Sometimes you can get it first up, sometimes it takes a number of times, and it really requires a soft stool. It's really well worth practicing this technique for after you've had your baby too, because that first time that you need to use your bowels after your baby can also be a challenge. The other way to assist is by using some toilet paper, wrapping it around your hand, and you can hold your perineum up. So that means the area outside the vagina and in front of the anus. You can support that area if it feels like it's moving down, particularly in the later stages of pregnancy. So there you have it, position and technique to empty your bowels naturally. I'd love to hear how this goes for you at home. Please let me know in the comments below if you've got any questions or comments about using this technique. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time.